Let me say something that's going to feel more or less backwards for you. So, the worst time to stop lead generation is when you're busy. That's also when most agents stop. Quite honestly, an escrow piles up, your calendar fills up. You tell yourself, I'll get back to the lead gen once I slow down because I'm so busy I can't have any more business. But things never really slow down if you're doing it correctly. Today, I'm going to show you how to generate leads even when you're busy, not by working harder, but by setting up things so lead gen basically just kind of happens without you, and you get to be all about your energy, motivation, and your free time. So stay with me here because this is going to be the difference between momentum and your burnout. So some quick context for you so you know exactly where I'm coming from on this. I've been practicing investing in real estate since 2009, and I've lived both sides of this. I've burnt myself out, grinding manually, and I've also rebuilt my business using standardized systems that generate leads without relying on me being on basically all the time. So if you want a busy agent lead gen system, I use comment busy down below and I'll send it to you for free. And if you want help installing this with a clean, clear system for 90-day plan, just click the first link in the description and we can talk and go over how that looks like for your business and your life. Now, let's talk about why this keeps happening for you. So here's the cycle that you're probably going through, and I see it over and over and over again. You're consistent with lead generation, right? The leads are coming in, the escrows start stacking up, and then the lead gen simply just stops. Not because you're lazy, but because everything you've been doing to generate those leads requires you. Manual follow-up, manual posting, manual outreach, and manual admin tasks. So the moment your attention shifts, the system basically collapses on itself. And that's not really a discipline issue, I would say. That's a design issue. Your systems are just designed improper. And I've been there. We've all been there. And it's okay to overcome this strategically and standardized, right? So I've had stretches where I had multiple escrows going at once, felt productive, felt busy. And then I realized I had completely stopped doing the things that created those escrows. So when they closed, I felt relieved for about 5 minutes. And then I felt this onset of, most people would call a escrow panic, because we're in the business of 100% commission. Because my pipeline was empty, that's then when I realized if my lead gen stops when I get busy, your business is super fragile. That's the reality of it. So here's the shift that you could do and that I did that changed everything for me. So lead generation has to be standardized and automated first, right? That's the optimized later approach. That looks like this, for example. So one background lead engine is what you want to do. Something that runs when you're unavailable. It could be content. It could be your ads. It could be your database nurturing that happens with AI, right? And then you have one simple daily touch, not hours, not perfection. It's a small, repeatable, actionable step that keeps conversations alive for months and months and months, really without you having to do much. And that's where automated follow-up comes in. This is the non-negotiable task that needs to be on your calendar, and this needs to be scheduled and fixed and proper, whatever. It needs to be done correctly. If follow-up depends on you and your memory, it will fail pretty much every single time and again. When I installed this properly, I brought back about 10 to 13 hours a week, and lead gen stopped feeling like a constant restart. So here's the mindset most agents miss. Consistency doesn't come from motivation. It comes from systems that remove any kind of friction to keep you from stopping. So when lead gen is light, simple, and standardized, you don't dread it. You don't want to quit it. You don't get burnt out. It just kind of runs, right? It just runs on autopilot, and that's what we want, baby. And that's when your business finally starts to feel more or less stable. And if you've watched the last 4 of my videos, here's the full picture that's happening here. Lead gen fails when it's fragmented, right? Focus simplifies it, follow-up converts it, and systems protect it when you're busy. So if you want help with all this, just comment busy down below. It's something you got from this video, valuable something from this video, so YouTube doesn't flag it as spam, and I can help you and guide you. And if you want help installing this properly with standardized systems that don't really rely on you doing much of anything, click the first link in the description, book a call with me, and we'll go over a 90-day plan. Because in the next video, I'm breaking down the lead conversation math, because once leads are flowing, right, and knowing your numbers is what puts you back in control. This is where the stress really starts to drop 100% while you can be producing and enjoying life in real estate. See you on the next one.